Command not available. Controller mode.
Alright everybody, hello everyone. My name is Daryl Bowles, and today we are going to be doing a demonstration of the Rumbles in Madden NFL 18. The new enhancements for the title update that was released a couple of weeks ago, and I just want to start off by apologizing that this stream has not been done sooner. We've had internet difficulties and TV difficulties, and it's just been a mess. But we're done with all that now. We're going to get started. And I'm going over 4 times to the in the play section. Play now live. Should be the first option here. It should be. We're going to hit A here to open it. Yes, it is. And instead of doing a play now live game, we're going to go to the right once. And we're going to select custom team. And we're now in the position where we should be able to select teams that we want. We're going to hit A. Yes, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're going into a contest. I don't know what happened there. But it happened. Well, this will give us a chance to demonstrate them in a different setting anyway. I was going to do rookie, and so this will just give us an opportunity to demonstrate them. I think I know actually exactly what happened. But we're going into a matchup. The game is loading. And I'll go ahead and explain the rumbles really quickly. The first rumble that they have obviously done is for the kicking meter. And as you remember me explaining, the kicking meter is very visual. And so without assistance, it can be very hard to do what needs to be done.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Ravens are top 10 in passing TDs, and they go up against the Dolphins defense that will need to be on its game. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles
2 teams I've never played with.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
So the first rumble, as I mentioned earlier, is for the kicking team, or the kicking system. They've redesigned that completely. They've added those rumbles, and you'll see those here. The second rumbles that they've added is for coach suggestions. On offense, you will no longer be confused as to what play you call. If you have a short rumble, when you press A to hike the ball, it is a running play, and if you get a long rumble, it is a pass play. And the final set of rumbles that they have done is they've added rumbles for the actual notification when the ball is thrown, whether that's on offense by you or by the CPU or an opponent that you're playing against. So I want to try to demonstrate this kicking system, this rumble here. we're set to kick the ball off, and I'm going to start this. And if I do this right, there's no guarantee that I will, we should get audible confirmation as well from the game itself. So here we go.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season.
Please don't go out of bounds.
Underway on EA Sports.
Oh, it didn't.
Short kick at about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So we get ready to see Baltimore's offense. This is a Baltimore crew led by that man Joe Flacco, who dipped below 500 at 3-4 with their losses last week against Minnesota. And Flacco, he was well under 100 yards until the fourth quarter.
And it's been like that all season for Joe Flacco and the offense of Baltimore. They are really predicated on having a strong running game and letting him throw off a play action to accumulate numbers. Well, their leading rusher had 30 yards in the game. All right, so when that happens, that means he's just got to stand back and fling it, and that doesn't work well for their offense. As you mentioned, 3-4, lost some ground to the Steelers in the AFC North.
I'm actually playing.
Now a carry here for Terrence West. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 at a Baltimore first down.
So Baltimore has a first down.
The chains, and here we go on first down.
That was a running play. I'm playing with Miami.
Passing play. Flacco throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Big boys up front in the trenches.
This is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
I apologize for that, folks. Narrator was behaving in a way it should not. So I am positioning my defense.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing Beavers. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down. And let's run through the Dolphins defense.
One of the more underrated yet valuable positions in the NFL is safety, and Rashad Jones epitomizes what you're looking for. A guy who can drop down into the box in the run game and tackle those bigger, stronger running backs. He can also cover people, whether it's tight ends or bigger slot guys, and that gives him the ability to stay on the field every down and make big plays.
Miami's Rashad Jones had a big game against the Titans.
Flacco off play action. The Dolphins
sacked.
Get there this time, and they bring him down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing. But they watch
punt the ball to us, and then we will go on offense. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jay Cutler brings out the Miami Dolphins offense, but Jay had the injury last week, Charles, in that game against New York. So going forward, going to see some of Matt Moore.
Yeah, I touched base with Jay to just see how he was doing, and you know he's optimistic about being back soon. So we'll see if he's able to recover quickly. But now we're going to get more of Matt Moore, who filled in so admirably last year down the stretch when Ryan Tannehill got hurt and led the Dolphins to the playoffs and played well in the playoff game against Pittsburgh. This team believes in him. I believe they'll rally around him.
Now this is a coach-suggested play. Let's see what we've got. It's going to be a pass play, so I'm going to roll to the right. I'm going to throw to B.
Almost
incomplete.
Intercepted. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Starting 11 on offense, and the Dolphins collectively, Charles, 4-2, and you've got a pretty good stat on that, right?
Okay, this one blows me away, but it's true. The first team since 1970, I repeat, 1970, to have a winning record while being ranked last in these 3 categories. Yards per game, 243 yards per game. 155 passing yards per game. And just 12 points per game. Last in every one of those categories, yet they have a winning record and are seeking a division title.
There's another pass play. We're going to have him step up.
Again. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 22.
Miami.
Absolutely zero surprise in that throw we just saw. I mean, Jay Cutler has a whip for an arm.
He's had it since he won a state title at Heritage Hills High School in Southern Indiana.
Where in Southern Indiana, though?
Well, he's born in Santa Claus. How about that?
That's pretty strong right there.
Nearby to my hometown of Evansville. Bet you've never been there, have you?
I have not been there, but I'm looking forward to being invited for a holiday cheer.
You're invited. Put that on your bucket list.
Thank you.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
So far, we've had 2 pass plays. First one complete. Second one was, and I'm going to audible. And we should have a running play here.
And the play clock's running down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
It's really sad. I seem to be doing well. Oh, long.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Terrell Suggs is a veteran pass rusher that still commands the respect of every offense that he goes against. Even though he hurt his Achilles in 2015 and lost that season, he bounced back in 2016 with 8 sacks, still showing the explosiveness that's marked his career.
Terrell Suggs is a
and
beast.
On 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
We're only going to do a quarter of this, so winning or losing does not matter, but I want to show this. This should be a passing play. I'm going to change. I hit Y and then A, and then I went up on the directional pad for a hot route change.
From the shotgun.
Caught.
By Parker.
First down.
And he's got a 35-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's how you convert
Wow,
13 right there.
When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw one like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset. Huh?
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes,
rumbles
but I think it gets him
also
out of trouble
work
more often than that.
In play type and everywhere else you call. So if you want to venture into the menus, you can do that as well, and not be confused on what type of play you're being called. And hand it off.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
We've got to try to get him the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Normally when you put together a 3-4 defense, you want massive people up front who can eat up blockers and allow the linebackers to run free. But how about the big fella right there? Breaking all codes and getting into the backfield and making the play.
They run again with Ajayi. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really bad throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, Cutler. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Yeah, we're going to have to try to kick a field goal. So remember what we said about field goals in the discussion about them.
Right?
You may have to aim it, but you also have to get your vibrations right. So we'll see.
On 3rd down to bring up 4th.
No guarantees, because with each difficulty, the rumbles get shorter.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
I don't think I'll make this, but we'll try it. Remember, they get faster. No, he's not going to make that. He's not going to make that.
And that hits
nope.
the crossbar.
Oh, but he almost made
no
it.
Good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And the Ravens taking the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And maybe a yard up to the 43.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Flacco here on second down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Coming up after this quarter, we're actually going to stream a game that's been requested by a lot of you all from the forum is FIFA, and that's the end of the first.
To put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. Go to them early and often.
The NFL on EA Sports is Fuelade, the sports fuel company.
Second quarter now.
There won't be a second quarter. That's the end of that one. Coming up next, FIFA 17.
Guide for all 4 life 8 quarters on recent settings, Netflix, EA Access Hub, Net settings, Twitch. Press menu button for more options. Button.
Where do I go, love? Right here. To stop it.